behold, it is news time. Welcome to news, everyone.
News.
Okay, Thaylien, sure.
I don't know why I bother.
It is
numb to it. I'm just going to eat the remains of my Pringles.
not how you wear a scarf. It is Kanpai News for the week commencing the 14th of January, 2024. I, of course, am your host, Nasuth. I am joined by Xeno and Thaylien. How are you? How are you boys? Xeno and Thaylien, how are you boys doing this week? Now that Xeno has a mouthful of Pringles.
Little ill, but I was joining the Revolutionary Front for a short while.
So you got Legionnaire's disease. Got it.
Isn't that an ascot, not a scarf?
No, he's just wearing it like an
I was
ascot.
wrong. He's just wearing it like...
I'm wearing it like an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Should we move on with the news?
Yes, let's go ahead and get into it. We've got quite a few stories this week to get through. And first up, we have, for Xeno's joy, the, wait, what? Why is this, what? Oh, it's the last, why is that on the last story? Haha.
I think because you were loading them beforehand.
Yeah.
Like you should do, but...
We're starting out the news with a focus on some of the people in the industry, including starting off with voice actor Kotaro Nakamura has announced his hiatus due to health issues. Known for voicing Dr. Eggman in Sonic the Hedgehog franchise since 2016, Nakamura will not return for Season 3 of the Sonic Prime series.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Mitsuaki Kamuka and Seiya Yamanaka will replace him for the characters Dr. Eggman and Dr. Dunnett, respectively. Nakamura took over the Dr. Eggman role from the late Chikao Otsuka and has been a key voice in various other anime and dubbed roles. His absence will also be felt in the Sazae-san TV anime, where he voiced Isasaka Sensei since 2009. Wow. Now replaced by Shigeru Ushiyama. Nakamura's other notable works include the Japanese dub voice of Megatron in the Transformers live-action films, poor bastard, and roles in Space Battleship Yamato 2199 and Ginga A Kickoff. His fans and colleagues hope for his speedy recovery.
Absolutely. We certainly hope that he's still memeable for like calloutpost@twitter.com and pissing on the moon.
Right.
Meme culture. All right, another voice actor one for us. Voice actor Junichi Suwabe discharged from the hospital after surgery. The voice actor Junichi Suwabe, known for roles in popular anime such as Black Butler, Bleach, Fate Stay Night, and My Hero Academia, has been discharged from the hospital following a successful surgery. Announced on his Twitter account, Suwabe stated that his recovery is progressing well, and he plans to return to work after a week of recuperation at home. The surgery, which took place after a hiatus starting January 1st, was not related to any chronic illness and is expected to resolve his medical condition. Suwabe's absence led to his replacement by Koichi Yamadera in the premier music reading theatre Voicarion. Is that 17? Shield of the Spoon. That's a name. Show in Osaka on January 6th to 7th. His fans and the anime community eagerly anticipate his return to voice acting.
Cool. So moving on to Enka singer Aki Yashiro dies at 73. Aki Yashiro, a renowned Japanese Enka singer, passed away on December 30th at the age of 73 due to complications from a type of
collagen
disease. Her death was announced by her agency, the Million Plan, and a private funeral held in accordance with her wishes. Yashiro was diagnosed in September with anti-MDA5 antibody positive
dermatomyositis.
Yes.
What?
Dermatomyositis.
Dermatomyositis.
What the hell is that? Well, let me read it. A
severe form of it.
Yeah, severe form characterized by skin manifestations and rapidly progressive Interstitial lung disease.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Yashiro, famous for her contributions to anime, performed the opening and ending theme song for the 1994 anime Tatemo Lucky Man. And the ending theme,
My Road. Say My Road.
What? Yeah. My Road, okay. For the 2004 anime, the Gokusen. She debuted in 1971, making regular appearances in the prestigious Kohaku Uta Gassen Red and White Song Battle, right?
Which we've talked about before.
I can't remember. I vaguely remember this. And breached the Oricon Top 10 several times. Her career highlights include the Enka cover, Enka, a style... Sorry, is that just what is Enka?
I put a little description of it.
Okay, the Enka cover of the Neon Genesis Evangelion theme song Cruel Angel Thesis in 2014, and received the 42nd Matsu Entertainment Award in 2001, making her the 50th... Sorry, what did I say?
2021.
2001.
Marking her 50th anniversary in the entertainment industry. Her agency plans to hold a farewell party with details to be announced soon.
And if anyone wants to know,
if anyone wants to know, Enka is a style of music resembling traditional music with a focus on sentimental ballads.
Yep, there you go. Dang. Right. So we wanted to end this section on a high note. So finally, voice actress Hibiki Yamamura, known for her role as Haruna in Arpeggio of Blue Steel, announced her marriage to DJ, songwriter, producer, and singer Yuyoyuppe on November 3rd on the site formerly known as Twitter. Yamamura shared photos of her wedding dress and with Yuyoyuppe, along with a heartfelt handwritten message to her fans. In her message, she expressed gratitude for Yuyoyuppe's kind and gentle nature, helping her feel comfortable and happy. She looks forward to a life filled with laughter and music, and asks for continued support from her fans. Yuyoyuppe also announced his marriage to Yamamura on Twitter, sharing the photos of the couple and expressing his admiration for Yamamura's kindness and lovely voice. He hopes they can complement each other and create happiness together. Both announcements received overwhelming support from fans, with over 1,000 comments of congratulations. Yamamura's other notable roles include Kirara Amonagawa / Kira Twinkle in Go! Princess Precure, and Azami Mochizuki in Sakura Wars the Animation. Yuyoyuppe has contributed to theme songs for Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F and Monster Musume no Iru Nichijo SP. Detailed biographies and work histories for both are available on their respective official websites and Yamamura's agency site. Congratulations. There were a lot of weddings, honestly, because it's New Year's, and I think it's good luck for people to get married on New Year's, I think.
Indeed. And she does look very pretty in the dress.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Aren't they cute? Okay, so moving on. SAG-AFTRA signs agreement with Voiceover Studio on AI voices in video games. In a significant development, the Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, SAG-AFTRA, has inked a deal with Replica Studios, an AI voiceover studio, concerning the use of AI for voices in video games. Key terms of this agreement include informed consent for the creation of digital voice replicas and secure storage of the digital assets. This deal allows Replica Studios to use SAG-AFTRA members' voices ethically, ensuring consent and fair compensation. However, it's not without controversy, as some voice actors have expressed concerns about the agreement and the process of its approval. Despite these reservations, SAG-AFTRA National Executive Director Duncan Crabtree Ireland, double-barreled, emphasizes the importance of protecting voice talent's rights in the evolving landscape of AI technology. Replica Studios, which launched its AI platform in 2019, offers a library of ethically licensed AI voices to video games developers.
It's happening. It's happening. The AI revolution's coming.
It is happening.
I mean, like, So I've had a number of conversations now about sourcing the stuff and so to do with AI. Like, I think it would be really useful for voice actors to basically train an AI to use their own voice, and then basically be able to just churn out replicas of their own voice at basically a fraction of the cost at God knows how much faster a pace. So it's like, they're kind of undercutting themselves, but able to make more money because they're able to just and if it's a case of like, no, we don't want we don't want AI replicas of your voice, we want you to do it yourself, then it'll be but there's going to be a time when like, I'm going to be out of a job.
I don't know if you guys were in on the news of the day before, a video game that collapsed in like 4 days. What? Because it was entirely... Yeah, the entire contents of it were either asset flips or AI generated. So it
4
built
days?
itself.
I thought it was a lot longer than that.
No. The thing was going and on its thing and on development, but it took 4 days before the studio that produced it declared that they were closing down. So the actual servers stayed live for a bit longer, but it was clear from day one when they produced it that it was a scam. But the reason they were able to produce a game at all was because it was all either asset flips or AI generated voices.
Jeez.
But then why? Okay, so it wasn't a case of they filed for bankruptcy. It was just like
the studio that actually the developers I think filed for bankruptcy. But the producers
probably to keep themselves from getting sued.
Yeah, it was because of the amount.
You can't just say I'm filing for bankruptcy because I got money.
It was the amount of refunds, almost universal refunds. Of the game. And on top of that, there was I think they removed the game from the store because it was a scam, or because it was so easily to show it was a scam that I think Steam took it off of you couldn't buy it, so it couldn't make any more money. So so that is the dark side of the AI generation, is you can take some assets off of the Unreal store and put them together to make the basics of a video game, and then you can get AI generated voices to make it sound like it's
people already right. I mean, that's already a bunch of shovelware and garbage on thrown together.
But it's just the scale of this. This was billed as this was billed as a AAA game that was coming out.
Oh jeez.
Huge.
Right, still, shall we move on?
It's nice that we've actually got licensed ones. That's the important bit.
Yeah.
Right, so moving on, Go Nagai and his studio issue statements on a museum fire after January 1st quake. So, on January
Nagai.
Yes, Nagai. Right.
You said Nagi.
I did. On January 10th, 2024, Go Nagai and his studio Dynamic Production issued a statement regarding the fire at the Go Nagai Wonderland Museum following the January 1st earthquake in the Ishikawa prefecture. Nagai expressed his sadness over the destruction of his hometown and mentioned that many exhibits in the museum were likely damaged. Despite this, he remained hopeful, stating that as an attractive manga artist, he's probably attractive too, let's face it, right? An active manga artist, he can recreate what was lost. His primary concern is aiding those affected in Wajima City and other areas to return to normal life. Dynamic Production confirmed the museum's destruction, but lacks detailed information about the damages. They emphasized that the safety of residents is the top priority and will provide updates when available. The studio clarified that Go Nagai's original paintings were on loan to Wajima City for display in the museum since June 2023. The status of 3D objects and video works is unknown, but the studio retains ownership and management of Nagai's manuscripts, original drawings, and other works. The Go Nagai Wonderland Museum, which opened in 2009, showcased many of Nagai's works, including classic manga like Mazinger Z, Cutie Honey, Devilman, and Getarobo. The earthquake on New Year's Day in Ishikawa Prefecture led to significant damage and casualties, with the quake-induced fire destroying over 200 buildings.
Man.
Yeah, so we've reported on that on our first
Last
news
week?
of the year.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's still the as always with earthquakes of this size, the ramification is still ongoing, even in something as small as a anime and manga museum.
Yeah. I wonder if this actually links to the. But we saw this image last week. Oh wow, it's got a whole video here. Oh geez. Oh wow. So if you want to, that devastation. Jeez. And the fact that they may have lost some of his original artwork is really, really sad.
But I do like the confidence in that, to say, well, yes, it was original artwork on loan, but I am still an active manga artist and I can do it again.
Exactly. Right. So the live-action Golden Kamuy film has started streaming a special movie and character promo videos. The live-action adaptation of Golden Kamuy, based on the manga by Satoru Noda, is set to premiere on January 19th. Ahead of the release, Toho has streamed a special movie, which isn't, I mean, it's not really a movie, it's just, but it is actually pretty quite nice, featuring behind-the-scenes clips and the main trailer of the film. The film also released character promo videos showcasing Kento Yamazaki as Seiichi Sugimoto, Anna Yamada as Ashirpa, and several other key characters. Directed by Shigeaki Kubo, the film's script is penned by Tsutomu Kuroya, with music by Yutaka Yamada. The Japanese rock group Acid Man performs the theme song, why do I do this to myself? Kagaya Karumono, Those Who Shine. Golden Kamuy, the manga, which began in 2014 and concluded in April 2022, has inspired 4 anime seasons, with the final arc currently in production. The film's cast includes a mix of renowned actors and actresses, promising a dynamic portrayal of the acclaimed manga's story. And honestly, having looked at this trailer, the more I see of this, the more I think they're actually doing a really good job with it. I mean...
Yes. Tune in later on this week to the Kanpai Cast for a small discussion on some of the worst live actions of last year.
Oh God! But this might not be.
No, not last year. Just in general.
Yeah, in general. But yes, this is likely not going to be among that discussion next year.
Yeah.
So, Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire film's US release has moved earlier to March 29th. The highlight... I can't read today. I can remember speeches from V. I can remember speeches from V for Vendetta, but I can't read. So, the highly anticipated film Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire has had its US release date moved up to March 29th, earlier than its previous scheduled April 12th debut. This adjustment follows an initial delay from the original March 15th release date. Directed by Adam Wingard, known for his work on Death Note, the film I'm just on Death Note. Yeah, the film is a sequel to the earlier Godzilla vs. Kong movie. The previous installment, released in March 2021, garnered significant success, earning $100.9 million in the US alone, and a total worldwide gross of $470 million. Godzilla vs. Kong also performed well in Japan, topping the box office chart on its opening weekend in July 2021. This update follows the release of a new Japanese trailer by Toho, confirming that the film will open in Japan on April 26th, as initially planned. The film's production team includes Mary Parent, Alex Garcia, Eric McLeod, Thomas Tull, and John Jashney. Fans of the franchise eagerly anticipate the new chapter in its iconic monster showdown.
Do they? Do they though?
I don't know if they do, because like this isn't. I've watched. I don't know if this is a different trailer, but the trailer I watched is like, this is a King Kong trailer. This isn't a fucking. This is a King Kong movie. This isn't a Godzilla movie, right? Like Godzilla's treated as a secondary character, and like I couldn't give a flying fuck about King Kong.
Yeah, we got lots of Kong, lots and lots of Kong.
Yeah, and then Godzilla.
There's some Godzilla.
I think that's because the Western audience like Big Monkey rather than Big Lizard.
Yeah.
Fuck the Western. Like, this is why.
I know what you mean. I know what you're saying.
God, no. Shit.
King Kong
Godzilla
is a
minus
much
one.
more.
Godzilla minus one was like on such a shoestring budget, right? And was absolutely incredible. But like I don't know who the fans of the franchise are, because I don't know a single person that enjoyed Godzilla versus Kong, right?
Also these movies that he's worked on, I'm not so
No.
Like,
Doesn't exactly have a superior backlog. Back catalogue, does he?
Yeah, just
like,
saying.
fucking.
Just saying.
I see more memes of Godzilla versus
move on to
Kong than
something.
anything.
Move on to a better movie.
Fine. Okay, right. Moving on, The Boy and the Heron film wins Golden Globe's Best Animated Film Award. Pretty much doesn't think. So The Boy and the Heron, directed by Hayao Miyazaki, has been awarded the Best Motion Picture Animated category at the 81st Golden Globe Awards, marking a significant achievement in the animated film industry. Competing against notable titles such as Makoto Shinkai's Suzumi, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and Disney's Elemental and Wish. The Boy and the Heron stood out for its exceptional storytelling, because it actually had some, and animation quality.
The only film that competes on that list is Across the Spider-Verse. I'm serious.
Suzume might, but I still haven't watched it yet. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Spider-Man Across. Are you high?
Yes, that's a brilliant film.
Sure,
it's a wonderful film.
Sure, it is. Even though
I just don't like it because it has a sequel bait.
No, I don't like it because it didn't have anything in it. The film also received a nomination for Best Original Score, Motion Picture, but did not secure the award. The success is further highlighted by its performance at the box office and in various film critic circles. The Boy and the Heron has made a notable impact in Japan, earning approximately $61.4 million, and topped the US box office in its opening weekend with $12.8 million. It holds the distinction of being the first original anime production to top the US box office, as reported by Variety. The film
original anime, as opposed to like something from a show, like Demon Slayer or something.
Right, but what about Spirited Away?
I don't think Spirited Away ever topped the box office.
It won all the awards, but it was the first film to break in to the
the film simultaneous IMAX release at a first Studio Ghibli film, and screening in Dolby Atmos, Dolby Cinema, and DTSX formats have contributed to its widespread acclaim and success. I think the majority of those are all audio formats as opposed to...
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wish I had the opportunity to see it.
Different film theatre audio formats that need to be... And visual formats that need to be addressed to have it hit everywhere at once.
I'm also surprised, though, that Disney's Elemental actually was nominated, because... I thought that bombed because
It
they
did.
But Disney, so they
screwed up the advertisement.
And so did Wish. So the Elemental and Wish are two of the worst Disney movies in a long time. And
but
it got nominated because it's Disney.
Name. Yeah, they literally have to.
And like honestly, I don't know why Super Mario Bros is on there because like it's
Super
okay.
Mario Bros. Is really
It was
well.
super popular. Yeah.
It's okay.
It was really popular. So it got there from the fan vote.
But
Speaking of awards, though, let's move on to the Oscars. Away from the Golden Globes to the other actually theoretically important one.
Good.
I don't buy into award shows. Do you guys buy into award shows? I'm just gonna.
Not really.
Yeah. Well, in the latest
unless
anime
they were
news,
from Call of Duty.
in the latest anime news, I don't know why it puts that in there sometimes. Anyway, 3 Japanese films, The Boy and the Heron, Godzilla -1, and Suzume, have been confirmed as eligible for the prestigious Best Picture category. Not Best Picture Animated, Best Picture category for the 2024 Oscars. This announcement from the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts, and Sciences adds to the excitement surrounding these films. Notably, Godzilla -1 has already been shortlisted in the visual effects category, marking the first time a Japanese film has achieved this feat. Additionally, Joe Hisaishi is shortlisted for music, original score, for The Boy and the Heron. The documentary Yoshiki Under the Sky, about ex-Japan member Yoshiki, is that a band? It must be a band. Was considered for the Best Documentary category, but did not make the shortlist. The final list of nominees will be announced on January 23rd, with the awards ceremony scheduled for March 10th. This news highlights the growing international recognition and acclaim for Japanese cinema, especially in the realm of animation and visual effects. Boy, isn't that the truth.
Definitely. So, next up. Discotek licenses the 1997 Berserk anime, Urusei Yatsura OVAs, Masin Kaiser, and more. In the latest anime news, Discotek Media has announced a slew of new licenses and releases during a live stream. Key highlights include the classic 1997 Berserk anime series, which is set for a gorgeous HD remaster, including the original English dubs and extras from the past releases, slated for a March 2024 release. Additionally, all 11 OVAs from the Urusei Yatsura series will be released on Blu-ray, with most in native HD. The release date for this series is yet to be revealed. Masin Kaiser is also making a comeback with a new upscale of the original OVAs, featuring upgraded subtitles and the English dub. Fans of the Lupin III franchise will be thrilled with the release. Hold on, sorry, I've just had a moment with my screen. There we go. So, fans of the Lupin III franchise will be thrilled with the release of 2 specials, The Secret Page of Marco Polo and Princess of the Breeze, both in native HD. Additionally, Space Emperor God Sigma will see its 50 episodes released in standard definition with English subtitles for the first time. Other notable releases include Lightspeed Electroid Albagas, the 1975 Little Mermaid film by Toei Animation, and seasons 5 through 6 of Sergeant Frog.
7.
5 through 7. Again, dyslexic. Magical Girl Lyrical Nanoha A's will be released with a high definition upscale of all 13 episodes. God, it's a long time since I've seen Magical Girl Lyrical Nanoha, including both Japanese and English audio options. Lastly, Fudokoi Alternative will be available with an HD upscale and new subtitles. This extensive lineup from Discotek Media highlights their commitment to bringing classic and beloved anime series to the modern audience in high-quality formats.
Berserk on Blu-ray. That could be amazing.
Interesting.
Also, the Lupin stuff. I mean, I love Discotek. I am so happy that Discotek has been putting in so much effort and money to bring a lot of these old animes into a modern HD upscaled just keep them around
Yeah, God, Nanoha was a vibe back in the day.
Right, shall we move on to our last story?
Yes. All right. So, Konosuba, Love for These Clothes of Desire launches in West. It's like I'm supposed to be the West on February 8th on PlayStation 4, Switch, and PC. The upcoming game, Konosuba, Love for These Clothes of Desire, is set to launch in the West on February 8th, 2024, for PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam. Developed by 5PB and Mages?
Yeah, looks like Mages.
The game, initially released in Japan in September 2020, is a fully voiced adventure that follows Kazuma and his companions. They stumble upon a mysterious black slab capable of creating magical outfits with intense desires. To break the curse, the characters must fulfill these desires.
Interesting. That's the Konosuba thing to do.
It does.
Yep. So, where is Darkness the Streetwalker?
Oh my god.
Bunny Girl Aqua.
Anyway.
I think that's the black slab that they're holding right there in that little image.
Fair.
Right, so that does it for the regular stories. I think we've only got a couple of Factor Rumor this week. So, let's start. Let me get to the actual... Yeah, there we go. So, One Punch Man manga artist has launched his own animation studio. This is a fact. It's a fact. Yusuke Murata, the artist behind One Punch Man, has started his own animation studio. He announced this on January 1st, 2024, through Twitter. Known for his work on One Punch Man and Eyeshield 21, which I've never heard of.
It's American football.
It's the American
style.
football one, yeah.
Murata's studio is expected to focus on original projects or adaptations, with fans excited for potential high-quality anime productions. His first project under his new studio is titled Zayuki.
Mm-hmm. Well, now, and so for our second and last one, our fact rumor, Dorohedoro is getting a second season, and this is also a fact.
Woohoo!
Dorohedoro is confirmed to have a second season, announced on January 9th, 2024, although details about the release date and cast are not yet disclosed. The author of the original manga, Q Hayashida, has expressed excitement for this continuation. The first season aired in 2020, and the anime is based on Hayashida's manga, which ran from 2000 to 2018. 18 years.
Jeez. No. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Jeez. Now, I also found this on Anime News Network, but we didn't, pull it because we had this section already. It says it's going to be a web series, but I assume that's the same way that the first one only appeared on Netflix. So that's what I assume.
Possibly.
I hope so. I wouldn't want to just be a
But the thing
tiny
is,
little webtoon, thing.
But we don't know who's making it or anything like that. It may not be Madhouse.
It's true. Right, well, that will do it for the news this week. Make sure you stay tuned later this week for Kanpai Cast, where we have the Golden Tankard Awards. Everyone else is doing awards shows. Might as well do our own. And
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll see you next time for more news.
Bye.
For more news. Bye-bye.